Hi, my name is Karuna Jain. I'm a certified hypnotherapist, a life coach, and energy healer. I do Reiki, I do pranic healing, and I have my own very powerful modality of healing, which I call compassion healing. Today I want to discuss health and what can we do to be healthy and fit. How come with so much advancement in technology, we still have so much stress, anxiety, sadness, depression, fears going on in the world? So let's have a look at understand how can we make ourselves healthy and fit. So this is a short video, hopefully. So let's talk about bodies. Yes, you have more than one body. So the first body that you are aware of is your physical body, and that you can perceive with your five senses. So we know a lot about the physical body. In fact, we've spent decades and billions of dollars learning about the physical body, and we become pretty good at it. We understand nutrition, we understand taking care of our body, we understand the importance of exercise, and we have just so much information about the physical body. However, and despite knowing all this, diseases have gone up a lot. There is more stress in the world today than ever before, and even young children, elementary school children, are using words like "I'm stressed out." So you can see that things haven't really improved in the world in terms of making the world a better place, a more peaceful and harmonious place where people are healthy and fit. And why is that? It's because we have three other bodies, which are unseen bodies, and we haven't learned to take care of them. So the first other body, unseen body I want to talk about is your emotional body. We all have emotions, and some people show their emotions, others don't, but we all know that every human being has emotions, and there are so many emotions that we haven't resolved in our life. A lot of experiences we have in life, and we recorded a lot of negative emotions and some positive emotions, and we never resolve them, so they kind of remain there. In fact, we have this saying which says time will heal, and this is one of the worst belief systems created by humans, because time does not heal anything. All it does is bury your emotion deeper and deeper, so you kind of consciously do not know that you have those emotions anymore, because your conscious mind is a very 5 to 10% of your brain power. So just because the conscious mind is not aware of the traumas you went through, it doesn't mean that those traumas don't exist in your emotional body. They do. So that's our emotional body. And then we have another body called the mental body. But this is the body that consists of all your thoughts and thought forms. And we all know that we have thoughts. And these thoughts, many of them, we are repetitive thoughts, keep thinking about things over and over and over again, and it's almost like they grow and grow in size and become bigger and bigger. So that's your mental body, which consists of all the unresolved thoughts that you had in your lifetime that are not resolved and taken care of. So they're just floating around in your thought body, mental body. And the last body I want to talk about is your spiritual body. This is basically, by a spiritual body, I mean all the values by which you live your life. We all have some values by which we live our life. However, this is one of the weakest bodies for human beings, and if you ask people around what are your core values, they will struggle to really come back and tell you what their core values are. And that's just because as a species, as human species, we haven't reached that level of consciousness yet where we can really talk about the spiritual body much, about the values and living our life by our values. All these bodies, so you have physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, 4 bodies. 1 is seen and 3 are unseen. All these bodies are intertwined with each other, interconnected to each other, so overlapping with each other. So it's not that they are like separate layers. Each layer interfaces with the other layers. Therefore, you can take as much care as you wish of your physical body, and you can still have diseases and discomforts happening in your life. Why? Because the causes of those dis-ease and discomfort may lie in the other bodies. In fact, in our world of healing, spiritual healing, we say everything manifests first in your mental and emotional body, and since we don't take care of it in that body, it slowly moves further down into your physical body and starts manifesting in your physical body. You can Google and read up spiritual meaning of diseases, and you will see a lot of research that has happened in identifying all the other causes for your diseases that human beings go through, which are in the mental and emotional. And I'm not going to talk much about the spiritual body because, as I said, that's one of the weakest bodies, and until we learn to take care of our emotions and thoughts, we really cannot have strong values. So let's leave that aside for the moment. So you can see your emotions affects your thoughts affect your emotions, and your emotions and thoughts affect your physical body. Even doctors say that a positive patient recovers faster. And so at some level of consciousness, we already understand that our thoughts are affecting our body, physical body. So if you really want to be healthy and fit, you need to take care of all of your bodies, not just your physical body. So you cannot have a physical body, by eating good nutrition, exercising, maybe taking vitamin pills, and expect that you're going to live a healthy and fulfilling life. Because if your thoughts are negative, and if you're holding a lot of pain and sadness and negativity and anger, then those are going to affect you. We are energy beings, and I have done discussions on us being energy beings on other YouTube videos and other audios I've done. But basically, we are all made of atoms, and science is conclusively proving that an atom is not just a particle, it's also a wave. In fact, quantum physics is already telling you that the atom has more of a wave nature than a particle nature. In fact, we are moving more and more towards the wave aspect of atoms, and there has been some latest research where they say there is no particle at all. Anyway, so that's quantum mechanics. So basically, if we are all waves, then waves means we are energy, and therefore we are all energy beings. So all of your bodies are made of energy. The densest energy is your physical body. The atoms are packed closer together, so it's the densest. So that's your physical body. The other three bodies are more subtle. That means the atoms are, it's almost like you have ice, which is tightly packed atoms, and then you have water vapor, which is loosely packed atoms, right? So more subtle the atoms are. So the energy becomes more subtle as you move away from the physical body. So the reason to know that is because the subtle energy you can manipulate and take care of in a better way, but once it manifests in the physical body, any disease or discomfort, then it takes a longer time to heal that person, because as we said, the physical body is the densest, and therefore it takes more energy and effort to change that. So it's important that we realize that our health is dependent on all our bodies, and if you are going through some emotional stuff, then it's better that you take care of this emotional stuff as soon as you can, rather than waiting for it to manifest in your physical body. It's almost like a car. We all take such good care of, most of us do, take good care of maintaining our cars, taking them for regular checkups, so that we don't have to have any big issues coming up in the car one day, and then it takes so much more money, time and effort to repair the car when something happens. But if you keep taking care of it on a regular basis, then you hopefully will have nothing major coming up in your car, and then you can drive your car feeling more you can rely more on your car as you're driving. Same thing with your body, physical body. If you really want to take care of it, then you need to take care of your emotions and your thoughts. And the more you can take care of them at that level, because that's more subtle energy, so it's easier to take care of it in some respects, and you can have a stronger physical body then. So you have to realize that all the emotions and thoughts that you have, where do you think they're residing? Yes, we We just think that they are not there, but they are all residing somewhere, right? You meet a friend after 20 years and all the emotions that you felt about that friend surfaces, right? So if you felt good about the friend, then good emotions and thoughts come up. If you didn't like that person, then negative emotions come up. So where are they coming up from? They're coming up from your energy bodies. So everything is recorded and stored in your energy body. So it's time for us human beings to realize that we need to learn to take care of our emotions and thoughts. And that's an area where I work in, is in the emotional body, mental body, and in the spiritual body. A lot of people are on the spiritual path, which is amazing. So, but you can't really go on a spiritual path unless you've learned to take care of your emotional and mental bodies. And that's why a lot of people have tough time doing meditation, or they have been doing meditation for decades, but really not much has changed in their life as such, right? Because you have to take care of your emotions and thoughts. You can't just be meditating and not taking care of those bodies. Luckily, we are in an era where there is so much information available and so many tools and techniques available, which are pretty simple, many of them, for us to learn to take care of our emotions and thoughts. And human beings as a species are growing in consciousness now. It's the next level of consciousness, almost like we are getting an operating system upgrade done to us, because more and more of us are becoming aware that our health is not just the physical health, is also emotional health, mental health, and spiritual health. And therefore that's what we call as awakening. Human beings are awakening to their other bodies. They're realizing that they have other bodies too, and we have become really good over the decades to kind of push everything under the rug, so to speak. Anything that we don't like, we push it under the rug. So all feelings, emotions, negative experiences, negative thoughts that we have, we keep pushing it under the rug, not really taking care of it. And therefore those bodies have become so polluted, that if you were a person who had your other senses develop, like a clairaudient or clairvoyance, then you can see the energy bodies of people, and it's quite painful to watch that at times, because so much clutter and dirt and pollution in that body that people have recorded. So it's time now for us to start cleaning up those bodies and taking care of them, and then teaching our children to take care of them, and creating a better world, a more peaceful, a more harmonious world. Because if your energy field is really mucked up, with so much muck and dirt in it, you're going to perceive the world through those energy fields, and the world is not going to be looking good to you. It's almost like wearing goggles on your face. If you're wearing a red color glasses on your eyes, then the world is going to look red to you. And if you're wearing a purple one, then the world is going to look purple. And if you're wearing many goggles of different colors, then the world is going to look murky, right? And you think it's the fault of the world, but it's not. It's your own perception that is giving you that reality. So it's time for us to start becoming aware and taking care of our emotional and mental bodies. And as I said, there is so much information, and there are so many simple techniques you can learn. In fact, I do a lot of free classes to teach people simple techniques to take care of the energy body and the mental body. And you can attend those classes from anywhere in the world, because luckily technology helps us to connect. And I have had people joining me on Skype and on phone during my classes. But I think it's important now for people to wake up, to realize that they have to learn to take care of their emotions and thoughts. The more you keep ignoring it, it's just polluting those energy bodies, and it is 100% going to affect your physical body at some point or the other. So start becoming awake and learning to take care of your bodies. And that's the only way we can enjoy a perfectly healthy life, is when all the bodies are balanced and in a good, healthy state. Right? A person who's calm, who's relaxed, who's having positive thoughts, who's taking care of his physical body, lives life honestly with good values, is going to enjoy a good life, a fulfilling, happier, more blissful life. Right? So I hope this little talk gave you some understanding I like to think of it as if you want a visualization, you can almost visualize a physical body, and you can visualize rings around the physical body, each ring representing your emotional body, mental body, and spiritual body, and know that all these bodies are connected, interlinked. And if you want to enjoy health, please take care of all the bodies. A lot of people go for example, take a simple thing like stress, right? Stress is happening more from your thoughts and emotions, and then you don't take care of it, then the stress manifests in your physical body. In fact, many of the dis-ease and discomforts that you experience, 80% of the visits to the doctor are based on stress. And these are all statistics. I don't know whether it's much more now, right? Many of the digestive issues and other issues that you face is a lot of stress, right? So you can already see that these are intertwined, these bodies. So just by taking medication for stress, it's not going to help you have a healthier life. You still have to take care of your emotions and your thoughts. Same thing with weight loss, right? Just eating healthy and exercising alone will not give you a fit body, because a lot of your emotional baggage that you're carrying is going to affect your physical body. And because they're all intertwined with each other, you struggle and struggle to eat healthy and exercise, because the emotional baggage is so heavy that it makes it so much more difficult to take care of the physical body. So a lot of people with emotional issues will tend to have a body which is not healthy. All right, I hope this was informative for you. Learn more about things, because I love to share knowledge with everybody, and I think knowledge should be free. I have a YouTube channel, Karuna Healing Center, and I have a website where I've posted a lot of articles. I'll put the link down. It's karuna-healing.com, Karuna-healing.com. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for listening.